The Jackdaw. Caldari Tactical Destroyer. This thing is ISK making on easy mode in high security space. This thing can handle level 1, 2, and 3 level missions. This can handle 1, 2, 3, and 4 DED, 4 or 10 DED sites, and it can handle any high security anomaly. And essentially, it is a simple automatic process when using it. So the setup is 5 times light missile launch 2s, a Pithi B-type small shield booster, 1 Cap Recharge 2, 1 5mn quad LF Restrained Microwarpdrive, 1 small Cap Battery 2, 1 EM Shield Hardener 2, Damage Control 2, 2 Ballistic Control Systems 2, 2 times small EM Shield Reinforcer 2s, and a small Capacitor control circuit. And it uses Mjolnir auto targeting light missiles. So with the setup, you can actually switch out the Tech 2 launchers T1. You don't need to use Tech 2s, and you can also switch out the Pithi B type with a Tech 2 small shield booster. It will still do the same job. The fit is pretty much cap stable, although that is dependent on skills, and the skills requirements to use the said ship is actually only Caldari Destroyer 4. Caldari Destroyer 5, sorry, along with Frigate 3 Spaceship Command 1 and Caldari Tactical Destroyer 1. The ship is better off used in sharpshooter mode, simply because it has a 66.6% bonus to rocket and light missile velocity, 33.3% bonus to rocket and light missile damage, and 100% bonus to sensor strength and targeting range, and a 66.6 bonus to sensor dampener and weapon disruptor effectiveness, which comes in extremely handy. So when placed in simulation, you can see that the resistances are up 76, 65, 61, and 57. So how do you combat in different spaces? So for instance, in the Mars space, you're using an EM Shield Hardener, right? So Amar, and I believe that it is Galactic space, this fit will work perfectly. However, if you are over in Caldari space, you're going to want to fit an explosive hardener on, just to essentially gainsay what is happening with it. It has a multitude of bonuses, and it all depends on what you are in. So the good thing about this ship is if you start getting low, you can switch to defensive mode, and you have propulsion mode and also sharpshooter mode. It is an extremely competent ship. So what we're going to do is we're now going to show you how this handles such things as a Sansha refuge. So upon warping in, unless they automatically target you, you cannot fire your missiles, which is a bit of a pain. So what we would normally do is simply click on something and then click orbit. So, and that will normally set off the sentry guns. Yeah. See, the sentry guns have now gone red, which means you can now start firing. And you just sit back and relax. And that is essentially what this ship can do. It can sit still. It doesn't have to be moving, although it's better to move, etc. So you just sit back and let it do its dirty work, and it doesn't matter what warps in any high security site, whether it's hidden ones or forlorn ones, burrows, refuges, hideaways, drone clusters, drone DD stuff. This thing can just tank absolutely everything, and it just automatically zeroes in on targets. As you can see, you don't have to do anything at all, and it's just probably one of the easiest ways of making ISK. And whilst the site income is low, it's consistent. And what you're actually doing with these is you're not actually running these sites for the ISK within the sites. Now you do get lucky, you get faction NPCs coming in. So with a Mars space you get True Sansha, or if you're in a certain area of Mars space you get Dark Blood, and they do drop tags, ammunition, sometimes implants, other times as modules. But what you're actually doing is you're running these sites for the DED escalations, and essentially you can't farm escalations, i.e. knowing which sites will drop escalations, because sometimes you can run 25 refuges in a row and you will not get a single escalation. Sometimes you get that, and that is perfect for this video. So that is a 3 of 10. Now as you can see, that also was a True Sansha's cruiser wreck, destroyer wreck. Okay, so now there is a 3 of 10 escalation, which is a chance of getting over 100 million ISK in loot, and then you just see what they dropped. So here, also brilliant for the video, 16 million ISK on a true sanctions powered diagnostic unit, silver tag, and that. So right now you've just made 16 mil on that site, one site, high security space, and you now have a 3 of 10 DED site, which this can run perfectly. So that is pretty much the gist of what you're trying to do here, is to get this faction loot from the drop, get the DED sites, potentially get more escalations off the DED sites to like a 4 of 10, etc. If you get like 5 of 10, if you're lucky, then you're going to need a much bigger ship and so on. But that is perfect for what it is that we're actually trying to achieve here. Alright, subscribe to the channel, see you soon.